So only 3 people are available. Okay, so we are going to start now. So tell me what we are discussing in the previous class. Up to where we are, what we have discussed. No one want to talk? Venu, what we have discussed yesterday?
CPN discussion చేసాం సార్.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, I'll start from there. So for that, I went for the service provider here, the domaintuner.com. Slowly, one by one are coming. I think you have taken that lunch just now. Fine. Please mute your mics, please. We'll wait for someone or we'll start the class.
చేయండి సార్, క్లాస్ స్టార్ట్ చేయండి.
Fine. So previous class we have seen some of the sections of web hosting. Okay, so from there I'll start again. So yesterday we have seen how to take a domain, how to take a hosting, and different types of domains we have seen, different kind of hostings we have seen, and how to connect a domain and hosting also we have seen. So after connecting, we have seen the hosting section, some of the hosting part of the section of cPanel. So we'll continue from there. In between, if you have any doubts, you can open your mics and you can talk to me. Yeah, cPanel here. Okay. Yeah. So yesterday we have seen 2 metrics. We have seen software security. We have seen emails. We have seen up to applications. We have seen. I think so. Okay. So here I can see preferences like management of your languages and management of your hosting section. Like, see, as of now we can see the particular language in English in the complete hosting part. If you want to change the language or any contact info, then you have to give the language details in the preference section here. And advanced section, that means to track the things which are available inside your hosting. That means, see, anyways in digital marketing, there are third-party softwares are there where it will track lots of things. Will not track from here. And if you have any error pages, like any 404 error pages, it may be link broken pages, that we can analyze from this end here, the advanced section, error pages here. Fine. So yesterday we have seen how to install this WordPress application. Any doubts on that one? Any doubts on that? How to install WordPress application? If anybody have any doubts, you can ask me now. Okay, I think it's clear. Fine. So see, after installing this application, you'll get a screen. Now I already have an application, so I can't install this application now. So whenever you install any application, then see, this is already a website which I have designed already. Please mute your mics, please. Please mute your mics, please. There is some disturbance. Try to mute your mics. See, yeah. Now here you can see some website here. Still people are coming. I'll not up to 12:15 I'll allow. After 12:15 I'll not allow. Please not disturb the class. If you are like from tomorrow also, if anybody is going to join after 12:15, I'll not allow that people. So here, whenever you install an application, you'll get the complete WordPress section. But here by default, this website is already designed so you can see something inside. But basically, you'll be seeing a basic theme which will not have any information. The basic theme you'll have, no logo, nothing you'll have. Okay. So for that, like here, to log in into your dashboard of WordPress. So already we have installed WordPress, and if you want to insert some content, if you want to insert a logo, menu section, a contact form, everything which you want to design, for that you have to be logging into your WordPress. So for that we have a URL. So whatever your website name is there, up to that, then after that /wp-admin. Now this will be the URL of your WordPress section. Means whenever, see, yesterday we have seen when we are installing WordPress, there we have given username and password. So whenever you use this string to log in into your dashboard, there it will ask you again username and password. So this username and password you have to give, then only you can enter into the dashboard panel. If not, you can't enter. Think that you forwarded the password, then here you have an option lost your password. From here you can retrieve the password again. That means you can change the password according to your wish. Okay, now this is the second process. If you forget a password, now if I go to cPanel here, I have an application here already. From here also I can go to my dashboard again without login. That means I already log in into the service provider domain owner. From there I went to hosting manage. From there I went to cPanel section. From there I can see this application. So from this application I can go again to this dashboard directly. Yeah. So this is the installed application I have. So if I click on this, see here you can see the URL. So this URL, when I click on this, immediately I'll be redirected to the dashboard section of the particular website, mohanviramala.com. So how many of you have taken the domain and hosting? Did you anyone buy domain and hosting in the class? Anyone? No one wants to talk? Okay, fine. So if you want to implement the concept, try to take a domain and hosting and you can practice everything there. That is my suggestion and it's your wish. If you want to buy a domain, you can buy. So here, see, now whatever section you are seeing, now this is a dashboard. Now this is a dashboard of the WordPress. That means you are an admin, you are the owner, you can see this dashboard. At the same time, if somebody is like browsing your website, they can't see these options there. They can see the main website there, and you can see as an admin the dashboard. Okay, so first we'll analyze this dashboard, then we'll use some properties from here. So here in the dashboard, the top section from the left hand side, will analyze the left hand side part for everything, like every property we'll analyze. Then after that, we'll discuss how to design a website. Okay. So before discussing about this left hand side property, let me analyze, let me tell you something like before constructing any website or before building any website, you have to have an idea what should be the design. Like you should already have a design which should be implemented for your website. It means a blueprint, or it may be a wireframe. Wireframes are nothing but a layout of your website, how the website design should be. Think that if your client is giving, if one of your client is there, they want to design a website from you, then you'll be asking what kind of design you want, what kind of properties you want inside it, what kind of animation you want, what kind of color combination you want. Everything you'll be discussing with your client. Then only you're going to start the website design. So if you are going with a client, if not if your own website also, the same properties you are going to do. So here in the left hand side, I have different properties here. First one is a home, which is a dashboard section, and updates we have. That means, see, we have installed WordPress. Now that WordPress is having a version of 5.7. Previously, we have seen that is recommended. Now, whenever this WordPress or inside the WordPress, like inside the dashboard, if any other medium like plugins, see here you can see some plugins. If any other medium is getting updated, then automatically we can see a notification in the update section. And here we have post. See, like in a website in general, we'll have logo and menu in the header part. In the menu, we can see home, about us, services, blog, and contact. Now these sections will be available. Now see, now blog is not a page, it is a category. Now that category will be created from the post option. See, when I hover on this post, I can see a category option here. That means I can create a category from here, and I can make that category into the menu. Okay, so what is the use of that? Every time when I want to when I'm creating a post, I can simply make that post into that particular category. So for that reason, I'll be creating a category. And see, as we have discussed, we'll be having a static site and a dynamic site. Static site is a small site I discussed, and dynamic site a big site I discussed. Now think that you have a blog as a category, and every time you are inserting a post in it, and one of the other day that site will become a huge site, like a big site. Okay, that means you are regularly updating something. So that is the meaning of that. Okay, so I hope you got these things. And we have something called media. Like whenever you are designing, you'll be inserting some images, content, videos, and audio files. Then every section will be available in this media part. And here we have pages. Now these pages, like as a normal website, I'll show for this website only. Okay. So here, fine. So here you can see the header part. This is the logo section, and this is the right hand side menu part. So here I have a button, and I have something called home. Now I'll give an example. I'll create something, one category. I'll create one page also. Okay. So as we discussed, I'll go to post. I'll go to categories here. So here by default, I have one category which I can't delete. Now this is a default category from the WordPress. Now previously I have named it as a blog, but when you are going to see this category for the first time, here you will be seeing something called uncategorized actually. So and we can't delete this category, so we can edit this category and we can name it as your wish, like whatever category name you want to give, you can give that. and this category, we'll use this category into the menu option. Okay. And when I went for pages also, see here, in the website, in the main website, I have home and nothing, only home page is available. Now I want to create one contact us also. That means people who are interested to contact me, they can contact me by filling a form from my particular website, mohanvirmala.com. So I'll go with the dashboard here. There's a dashboard. Yeah. So here I have home page, privacy policy, projects. 3 pages I have. These 2 are in drafts, and this is the front page which is available. You can see that one. Now we'll create a page. Still people are coming. Please, from tomorrow, tell to your friends also. Try not to come after 2:15. Pages, add new page. Is this Neha from Moti Nagar? Voice breaking. Is it clear now? Is my voice clear? Yeah. Okay. Fine. So here I'm going to create a page, and this page I'll name it as contact me. By this is a personal blog related to me, so that's why I'm giving contact me. Now, if that is an agency, then I'll go with contact us. Okay, so I'll publish this. I'm not designing this one, I'm just creating a page. Okay, so now we have one category and we have one page. So we have seen how to create a category and how to create a page. And in later sections, when we are going to create a menu, there I'll use these 2 properties and I'll make them into the menus part. Not now. We'll discuss the main sections which are available in the left hand side of the dashboard. Okay. So here the pages are completed and comments. That means, see, here in the top we have post. For every post, there is an option to do comment. Okay, there will be an option to do comment. So whenever people will comment or people will interact with that post, then that comment will be available as a notification here. Okay, so then that means you can approve that comment to show on your website, or you can disapprove that comment also. You can delete that option also, that particular comment. So you can manage from your end. And this is a plugin. We'll discuss plugins later. I'm discussing the main dashboard parts which will be available when you install the WordPress for the first time. Okay. Now Rank Math is a plugin. This we'll discuss later. Elementor is also plugin. Template is also plugin. WP Form is also a plugin. And we'll discuss this appearance. Now, what all plugins are available, I'll discuss separately in one session. Okay, I don't want to confuse you by showing them all. I'll discuss the main parts which are available from the WordPress. So here I have something called appearance. Appearance means whatever your theme is having, the complete appearance it will show from this end. Okay, and in this appearance we have themes, customize, widgets, menu, starter template, Astro options, and theme editor. Lots of options are there. That means from the first option, themes, you can select a theme, that means a design for your website. That means already the themes will be designed by the third party and they'll be showing in the WordPress. Now that themes you can install. Okay, that themes you can install. I think one more chat. Voice not audible. Rishita, only for Rishita it is getting some problem with the voice, or some other person will also getting with problem? My voice is clear with everyone. You can comment in the chat box. Shankar is clear. I think Rishita, you check your connection. Why? Because Shankar, Sarita, and Venu, these people are telling they are okay with the voice. But Rishita, you have to check your connection or try to disconnect and connect again, or check your internet connection. Yeah. So, mm, so in appearance, we have themes where we'll have already inbuilt themes which from the like WordPress from the third parties. So from there we can select different themes here. Okay. So here if I go with appearance, I can go with the themes option here. Now for sample, I'll show you one sample themes I'll show when we are searching, when we are going to have a particular industry related thing. So here in the top, I have add new. I'll go with this add new option here. So here, the basic things I have 15 in the featured section. Okay, so whichever theme I want, like whichever category, whichever business type of theme I want, I can search here. For example, I want a theme related to food. Like means it may be a restaurant. I don't know exactly the word. I'm going just only with the food. Okay, so the themes which are related to restaurants, it may be bakery, it may be lots of things it will show there. So according to that, I can pick whatever theme I want. See here, when I searched for food, I got 200 themes which are available from the WordPress end. Okay, now these all themes I can select and I can use for my website. If anybody, like anyone which you are like feeling better with the design, then you can pick this theme and you can use for your website. Okay, lots of themes are there, lots of themes. Now related to food only I'm searching. And see here, if I'm clicking on this, I can't see the complete design of the theme also. It will show on the little bit section, not completely. So if you want to see the complete section of this particular theme, then you have to go to Google. From there you can analyze the complete design of the theme. For example, food grocery store is there. Food grocery store. Rishita, your problem got cleared. Rishita, are you available? Voice not audible, sir. I can't do anything, Rishita. Why? Because rest of them are having a good section from my end. Only for you, it is having a trouble. So try to disconnect and connect again. Try to disconnect with the chat like this Zoom and connect it again with the link. Okay. So here, see, food grocery store. Now this theme, you have to go to Google and you have to check the theme with the Google. So I'm going here. I'll search for food grocery store WordPress theme. Why this theme is from WordPress? So I'll search for the WordPress theme only. So here in the bottom, you can see you have to go for the WordPress website only, not to other websites. You have to go to the WordPress websites only. Just a moment. I'll be back. I'm getting a call from one of the person. I'll be back in a minute. So here, sorry for the disturbance. Yeah. So see, here we are searching for food grocery store WordPress theme. So you have to go to the WordPress website only, not to other website. Go to only WordPress related website. There you can find the exact theme which you have seen in the dashboard. And here you have to analyze the why, because why I'm telling this, because see, themes will be of free and paid, and both versions will be available. So you have to analyze if that is a free version, like what kind of properties they are giving for free. You have to analyze that. So here this is a theme. Don't go with the preview option. Go with the theme homepage section here. The same theme we have. Yeah. So this is a theme name and this is a theme pop-up we have, and we can download a theme, or we can see the demo of the theme, or we can go with the theme documentation. What does this mean? See, for example, see, now every theme in this WordPress will have different designs and different layouts. So every theme you will not be same. So if you have any doubts in type of designing, then you can check the documentation. For example, if I click on this documentation, they'll help me out how to design every section of this particular website. Like it may be from the menu part, from the logo part, maybe footer part, every section they'll help me, and they'll try to guide me how to design, how to do everything. Here you can see everything, they had a documentation how to do. So maximum for the freshers, this will be useful. How to design a website? You can go to the documentation part. You can check one by one, and you can design. Later, when you have a good experience, then not required to go every time a documentation part. Directly, you can design a theme full-fledgedly. So here, I'll go with the demo section here. So when I click on demo section, I can see, yeah, still loading. Yeah, still. What is happening? I think my net is slow. I don't know. Still loading. It is connected. Right. Try to change the connection. Your internet connection. Your internet connection is unstable. So net connection is very slow. I don't know why. So here you can see the complete theme design here. What all, like whatever theme we have seen from the dashboard, and the complete theme design, it is showing up here. So how it will look if you install this theme. But sometimes what will happen, you will not get the exact theme. Why? Here we have paid version also, pro. In the top you can see a black tag, you have like they're asking for something in dollars, so that means we can't expect the same thing it will come. So if I go here, maximum some themes will be available, they'll show the free version and paid version, what all things we'll get. So here you can see theme customization, free theme and premium theme, what all things we'll get in the free part. We can analyze these sections here, and the premium theme, whatever we'll get, we can analyze here. Okay, when compared to free, we can see number of slides you can use up to 4 only, but here unlimited, we can use. And see, sometimes what will happen, see if you are going with a free theme also, if you have a good idea about plugins, then you can use the better one and you can make it as a paid one, like it will look like as a paid one also sometimes. Okay, you can use in that way also if you know the better plugins, if you know the complete WordPress well. Okay, so if you are using the exact theme without using any plugins, then you can use number of slides as 4, template pages as 3, home page template as 1. But here, number of slides are unlimited. You can use unlimited number of slides here. So like lots of restrictions are there. Okay, lots of restrictions are there. You can see here in the bottom, secure and optimized code. Okay, exclusive functionalities. Some major functionalities will not be available. That means it may be animation part, it may be sometimes it will not be available. Okay, and lots of sections, section Google font cloth, that means choices, that means we can't change the font of the content inside the theme. So lots of restrictions are there. So if 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 you find the better theme which have maximum options as a tick mark in the free version, then better to go with that one, if not, if your client wants this every option, then try to buy this theme. If your client wants this every option, okay. So there is some connection problem here. I'm back again. No issue. Okay, is it clear? Are you getting my voice? Some network disturbance is there from my end.
Clear, sir.
Okay, yeah, okay, fine. So if you have any disturbance, just let me know. Yeah. So see, in the free version, there are lots of restrictions. In the paid version, you will have like no restrictions. Everything is a tick mark. That means colors you can change, font you can change, logos you can change, background you can change, any option. Like if you want to edit the coding part also, sometimes what will happen? People will design the code also after buying these themes. They want to change for themselves as they want. So at that time you have to have the coding knowledge, at the same time you have to edit the CSS and JavaScript part. So for that also access is available. That means free access, like no free access, you have to pay this one. So sometimes if your client is going with the limited access, okay, this is fine for me, then you can go with the free one. Or for you also, if you want to go with the free one, then you can go and you can design a site. And the theme you are seeing is an e-commerce theme, not a normal theme. That means a shopping related theme. Okay, so this one, the complete theme you can go. And here maximum, I'll not suggest to take a theme from here, not major themes, big themes I'll not suggest. If you are going with the small themes, then that is fine. Big themes, don't go in this way. There is some other process where we will be using a section called Astra. From there, try to install the plugin, like plugin of Astra. From there, you will be selecting a theme. But majorly, I'll not help, like I'll not suggest to take from here. Small websites, it is okay. If you are okay with the theme for the first time, like previously you have used, you have an idea about the theme, then you can go blindly. Okay. think I have.